All right, everyone, here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is, straight up energy reading. This is Mars in Leo. Now, we got a couple of things going on right now. We got Mars moving into Leo. We got Mercury moving into Sagittarius. I'm going to hold off and talk about Mercury and Sagittarius in a couple of days. I'll probably throw it into a reading with me kind of a thing. Why? Because the energy is diffused for that. It's a long cycle of Mercury and Sagittarius because of a retrograde. So it's with us until January, I think like January 8th or 9th or somewhere around there. So it's a while. Okay, so I'm gonna let it get settled in. The real big news right now, today, is Mars moving into Leo. It's been in Cancer since early September. And it'll be moving back to Cancer when Mars goes retrograde. It'll move itself back into Cancer, I think the early part of next year, and I think it stays there till April. So we'll be back, right? We'll be back after these fucking messages. But Mars in Leo takes all the energy that's built up. Mars in Cancer is a lot of energy, tons of potential energy floating around, and made the readings crazy, right? Really did. And it puts it in motion. The thing is, it has kind of a backfire effect in that because there's so much energy behind it, everything you do, everything somebody else does towards you, basically everything, let's just look at it as you for a minute. Everything you do is going to have some kind of deep meaning to it. It makes people a bunch of mission-oriented serial killers. Essentially is what it does, and I don't mean that in the literal sense. You don't have to take me literally. Mission-oriented is a type of person who does that sort of thing. They think they're on some kind of, I'm saving the world from this and that, or whatever. They think they fucking Captain America or some shit, right? Well, everybody around you, somebody attached to you, going to think they're Captain America. Male or female, it doesn't matter, right? I have, in the pre-shuffle here, came out, there's you. Look how attractive you are. Look at that tree. That's a beautiful fucking tree, right? Somebody trimmed that tree nice. I bet you all got, maybe you're a Steve Love Tarot viewer, I bet you all got nicely trimmed trees. But at the end of the day here, this pre-shuffle, when I asked the universe, what do you want to talk about with Mars and Leo, what do you want to tell my people, is a sneak attack. How do you feel about sneak attacks in the night? Somebody's on a mission. Somebody coming to get you. Who was it? Gloria Estefan. She used to sing all the time, the rhythm is going to get you. That's a scary song. Read the lyrics to that fucking song. I'm not kidding you. Go right now, pause the video, go Google the lyrics to the rhythm is going to get you. They're fucking scary. It's scarier than fucking Halloween. I will tell you. Rhythm is going to get you. Somebody going to get you here. I got the Empress, very attractive energy. Somebody from your past is thinking about you. They're there, right? They're this little tree. You can't see them. You're this big tree. This is little tree just kind of creeping up, creeping up. You may not think it's any big deal. It's somebody who may even pretend that they're not interested, said they weren't interested. 4 of Cups, right? Sneak attack, hidden energy, the High Priestess, 10 swords, and Temperance, balancing out the Empress. It's something you might, tens of the end, dead end, and lead to a new beginning, right? You might think it was over with somebody from the past. It's not. They own some kind of super secret mission. They the rhythm, and they're going to get you. Okay, I mean, it's pretty much what it says here. All right, here we go. All right. Let's see where we go. I'm going to shuffle the deck. It's going to be very interesting. I tell you this. I mean, I exaggerate to be funny a little bit. I mean, nobody's going to hurt you. It's just when people get it in their head that it's a mission, like I'm going to ask you out. It's one thing if I'm going to ask you out. And we're going to go on a date, and we'll have dinner, and then bang, of course. But it's another thing if I see it as some kind of righteous mission. If I see it as some kind of, I'm doing you a favor. That's a little fucking arrogant, isn't it? I'm doing you a favor. It's a little of that. I don't know. Tom Petty had a song a while back. You got lucky, babe, when I found you. That kind. Those are the lyrics to it. It's a little bit of that. It's a little bit of that. Somebody might come across that way. All right, just be cool. So just so you know, it's just so you know. All right, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if you're here because the rhythm is probably going to get you. Now you're going to be scared all fucking day. The rhythm is going to get you fucking. Reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you meant to find it. I'm not a fucking time lord. Okay, this is why we're here. See? Well, I mean, it looks pretty scary, doesn't it? Look at the card. Just look at the fucking card. Stop blocking your eyes and futzing with that dog. Look at the card. It's not even a heart anymore. It's ripped up. This is the card that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle, generally speaking, and this is that energy. This is that fucking energy. Somebody here wants to fix this. They won't fix this. It's a mission. All right? Just get this. This reminds me, I get this same energy, strangely enough, the same frequency of energy can play out 1,000 different ways. I got a friend who wants to restore an old van. He got a van like Mr. T's on the A-Team, right? Remember those old vans? He wants to restore it. And he's just on a mission for it. It's a lost cause. I mean, it's going to be a piece of shit even if he does it, because the thing is in rough shape. But all hell or high water, somebody coming to repair this heart, someone coming to restore something with you. All right? Okay. All right. Let's see where we go. Yeah, the Strength card is determination. It's Leo. It's passionate forward movement. It's Leo energy. We're pulling to Mars is in Leo. Mars is a passionate planet. This is a passionate energy. It's absolutely hell-bent. It's on a mission. Like a fucking 500-pound cat, they bring in one of the roses from the Two of Cups in their deck. Right, in this deck. Not their deck. It's my deck. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Give me the soulmate cycle universe with the influence of Mars and Leo. Let's get serious. No more fucking around about rhythms getting you. No more jokes. That's it. Nah, I'm just kidding. Okay. Here we go. I can't read energy that way. I would be a pretty fucking lame reading, too. Who the fuck wants to sit through that? What the hell? All right. If you don't chuckle at some point during a tarot reading, shut it off. Okay? Just shut it the fuck off. What the fuck? Laughter is very powerful. It breaks up the energy very nicely. And it helps you process things. It helps you see things, right? It really does. There's always, even if it's the worst thing, the most negative thing, horrible thing, grandma died, oh my God, there is an angle. There is positive energy that's there. There is an angle to look at it where it's funny. Or it's at least positive in some way. Right? I don't think this is going to be a very negative reading. I'm not trying to imply that. I'm just saying the overall energy is a fool. Fueled by a Six of Pentacles. Some fool coming to give to you. Somebody who didn't want to before. I feel that. Somebody didn't want to until they had... It's almost like the energy of somebody doesn't want to take you out until they have enough money. That's not literally what's happening. You don't want to take me literally. But it's a bit of that. They didn't want to before. Now they can, so they are. There's some kind of something here. Yeah, there it is. The Three of Wands. Somebody's coming to sweep you off your feet. They wanted to impress you. I get that. Somebody wants to impress you. It doesn't have to be somebody that wants to bang you. This could be a friend you have a soul connection with or a family member. For most of you it isn't. I won't lie to you. I won't lie. There's a lot of dick chakra in this energy. Oh, I said no more joking. Oh, no, then I said I was kidding. Never mind. Okay. I'm going to clarify with the witches. I'm not even going to touch the light seer on this. Oh, I have to. Oh, shit. I do. I looked at the bottom. The Queen of Swords doesn't fit too much. Here's the Six of Cups. We had it in the pre-shuffle. Okay, we're going to clarify with the light seer. See, I always check just to make sure. And if I get egg on my face, that's fine. You know, I don't care. I got egg right there. I love eggs. So, all right. You're going to spin on me, aren't you? Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's the 3D energy around whoever the fuck this fool is. I'm just joking. It is obviously you have a new journey. Somebody wants to sweep you off your feet and impress you. Okay? I get that. Show you a whole new world. Show you their world. Show you things you haven't seen before. It's really weird. I can't find the words to say it. It's like somebody, when somebody's mission oriented and they want to take you out, they show you the weirdest things like you've never seen it before. It's like they take you to their house and they show you around like it's a big mansion and it's a fucking 1-bedroom apartment by the airport, and you're like, okay, and this is the kitchen. Wow. You know, it's like okay, you might want to put that word at the end of that, kitchen at. But anyway, it's a bit of that. It's the way it feels. It's kind of funny, right? It's like the way my friend thinks about his A-Team van. It's like, dude, it's a piece of shit. Okay, I mean, okay. Unless you're going to be riding around with M14s solving problems around LA, I suggest you just get rid of it. 3D energy around whoever this fool is. Right here's their soul is the hidden energy. Message from the universe. Red with the energy connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards at the end. And you bet your sweet asses, and I know they are, that I'm going to do an extended for this, for sure. I am. It'll be the first extended of November. Oh, what a month this is going to be. Okay. Energy around your connection. Yeah, I fucking knew it. I knew it. Oh, I fucking knew it was going to be big. I got to find it on the screen here. Oh, everything I said just got validated. And boy, that's going to be, there's your extended right there. Bob just riff on this motherfucking energy. There's like 9 frequencies of devil energy here. Normally I tell you about one that's here. Oh, well, this specific frequency, you know, there are thousands of frequencies of devil energy, and this specific one does this. It's like 9. There's like at least 9 frequencies here. There's obsession, there's old karma, there's whatever. I got a saying in my head. It's in my head. Oh, who was it? I think it was my friend Kim. I think she has this shirt. It says, if you're doing your dharma, there is no karma, or something like that. She got a shirt that says something like that. It's right there. It's in that. All right. Somebody's coming to do the right thing under the wrong energy. All right. It's not bad. It's not nefarious. It just feels weird. It's like what I described to you earlier about somebody takes you to their apartment for the first time, and then, well, let me show you around, and you're like, really? I can kind of see it, and they're showing you around like it's some, you know, like it's a 20,000 square foot mansion up in the hills with tennis courts out back and whatever. It's a little tiny 1 bedroom. What the hell? I don't need the tour. Right? It's just somebody's coming to do the right thing under very weird energy. I won't call it the wrong energy, just very weird. See, when you get, it's one thing when you have 1 frequency of devil energy, right? That's fine. That's like, you know, that's like going to see a concert, and it's one guy with an acoustic guitar, right? He's singing songs, he's strumming the chords. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's different when you get a whole bunch of energies together. Sometimes they don't go together. Right? Sometimes it's a bunch of weird stuff. And now, instead of one guy with an acoustic guitar, it's one guy with an acoustic guitar, and he got an oboe and a recorder, and there's a flute in the back, and then I mean, it's weird. And a bassoon. What the hell's the bassoon doing? You know, it's weird. It's just a weird mix of energies. So take it for what it's worth to you. I've described it as best I can. If your person does have a 1 bedroom by the airport, you're going to laugh your ass off. Don't tell them why. Okay. Don't mention my name to any of these runners. Or any of these DMs. 3D energies around this person. Yeah, the 3 of Cups. They're feeling too much. It's the flow of water. 3, the flow of water. It's emotion. They're feeling too much. I can feel it. It's too much passion. It's too much wand. We talked about this in a recent reading. I said on the DM side, for most of this cycle, the reason this cycle is so crazy, and I don't remember what reading I said this in, but part of the reason it's so crazy is because the side over here, the incoming energy always reflects in wands. So there's a lot of wands, and there's not a lot of cups and not a lot of swords with it, and a lot of pentacles. It's very wands and pentacles heavy. But imagine if you were to live your life with all of that. Right? All of those wands, your whole life is just wands. It's fire, it's passion. Everything you do would be like running into or running out of a burning building. And it's kind of what we've got on the incoming energy side. So somebody here is processing these cups. They're getting all this emotion, and it's going a little bit wrong when it hits your connection. It's sounding a little bit off. Okay? I think the guitar isn't in tune with the bassoon, all right, or something along those lines. There's just, they don't know how to handle all that energy. That's a lot of water flowing, okay? That's why they're coming to do the right thing towards you. It just comes out a little weird, okay? It does. Maybe a little bit of George McFly, where Marty McFly wrote down for him to say, I'm your destiny, Lorraine, and it comes out density. You know, it might just come out of, you might chuckle, okay? A little bit, maybe. I don't know. The soul energy is here. It bookends the devil. 7 of Wands. Yeah, there's just somebody. It's that stand up and fight energy. It's not a block. It's not keeping a distance. I'm drawn to the flame. So it's a stand up and fight. But there's the fire I was talking about. See, it's a wand on fire. It's 7 wands, and one of them is on fire. Okay, and I just got done telling you, talking about wands, and I said if you live your life by the wand instead of life by the cup. If you live your life by the wand, it's like everything you do is like running in or running out of a burning building. Everything's catastrophe. Everything's a big deal. You see people like this all the time. They can't handle anything. Anything goes wrong, they go fucking batshit crazy. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. I'm having a breakdown. Calm down. All right? You just need to put a little gas in the car. It's no big deal. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, calm down. All right, it's a little bit. I never tell someone like that to calm down because it doesn't work. Right? They just get worse. They don't. This is too much. This is way too much. This shouldn't be on fire. I'm going to cover that with my thumb. This shouldn't be on fire. What's happened is there's so much passion and so much mission oriented and so much of this energy that it set one of the wands on fire here. There's a fire. Their soul is on fire. Okay, that's pretty much it. Okay. So yeah, they're rising up. They're fighting. They're coming. It's just a little weird. Okay, it's just a little weird. All right. Hidden energy, message from the universe. Let's talk to the fickle old gal. Okay. All right. Yes, big cards. These are big cards. These two are read together, I was going to say. I should have said. The Hierophant. I mean, this is pure angel energy. This is pure devil energy. This is 9 or more. I'm going to say at least 9 frequencies. Different frequencies of devil energy. And this is just one thing. It's just one thing only. All right. It's the Holy Father. It's the High Priest. I mean, there's no other way to put it. It is the High Priest energy. And it is so righteous. Somebody is coming at you and they feel very righteous about it. They feel, again, it backs up everything I said. This is that righteous nature here. It's just, I don't know. I can't wait to clarify that. Oh, man. We got so much to pull on there. All right, potential final outcome. Potential. I can't predict free will. This fucker could still fuck all this up. I don't care how much fire is here. All right? I don't care. It doesn't matter. All right? Never underestimate the DM side. All right? Mm. All right. 10 of Cups. Yeah, it comes out a little... It's pie in the sky. It's not... Didn't we have a reading recently where there was a split and it was one 5 of Cups here and 1 5 of Cups there? I don't remember what reading it was, but this looks eerily familiar here, right? And you know these cards are different, so it's not like it's the same reading, Steve. No, it isn't. No, because this isn't a split. 5 of Cups on one side, 5 of Cups on the other side. This is just somebody here thinks that they're saying something very meaningful. They think that they're saying something that you want to hear. They think that they're being very clear in what they're saying. They think that they're being very emotional. And this mix of devil energies creates an illusion. It creates a distortion in the energy. Okay? And it all comes out wrong. It comes out different. They're delusional. Something goes wrong. Something gets lost in translation here. It's probably why you're getting this reading. Because I'm telling you, they mean that you mean the world to them and, you know, they have feelings for you. However it comes out, I don't know, but I don't think it comes out that way. All right, or it comes across a little weird. One or the other. All right, let's go. There is a chance for you to you're getting this reading for a reason. It's for the greater good. You know, you're here. If you're here for a reason. All right. I got 6 cups randomly at the bottom. It's why we chose this deck. We have to. We let the bottom, randomly at the bottom, tell us which deck to use. That's what I do. I suggest you do that too, if you're someone who pulls cards. The universe is always talking to us. It always is. The energy around us is always trying to tell us stuff. Most people just don't pay attention. All you got to do is pay attention. That's all. The devil. And don't overthink it and don't question it. I'll tell you what. Do not nag the universe. I do, but I'm very much, I will tell you, I probably should have said this when I first came out here, but, to YouTube, I mean. I am, that wasn't spirit, that was me moving the table. I am very much a do as I say, not as I do type person. So I am, you know, I mean, I know I tell you guys temperance is important and all this stuff. I'm still working on it too. You know, I'm still a little, I've gotten a lot better over the years, but I'm still a little bit of a hothead. All right, the devil, why is it here? But I can teach people to be better than me. I do it with my niece and nephew. They're going to be great. I'm telling you, I'm going to be Steve, lesser Steve by the time those two grow up. Devil, you'll want to go to their channel instead of mine. All right, here we go. The devil, why is it here? Let's see where we're at. What's going on? Ace of Wands. I know you're like, Steve, why are you reacting that way to an Ace of Wands? It's not that bad. It is. What did I just say? Rewind. Are you listening? Or are you futzing with a dog again? Okay, you don't do that. Well, during my if you want to play with yourself during my readings, that's fine. But don't play with it. Don't just pay attention. Okay, it's about these wands. I said one of them called fire. Look, I mean, I got the water to put it out, but I don't know how to use it. Somebody doesn't know how to. The water should temper this fire here, but it's not. I don't know what you do. What do I do? What do you mean? What do you do? Take the cups and dump them on the fire. What the hell? So it's too much fire here. There's too much. Even the goat's got his feet on fire. For God's sake, everything's catching fire. The whole fucking connection is catching fire. Jesus. All right. Okay. Let's see. I watched my neighbor's kid light the grill. That's where my laughter's coming from. His dad, it was a few years back, his dad let him light the grill for the first time. He just kept dumping. He must have put half a bottle of the fucking lighter fluid on it, threw a match in it, and you could hear it all the way next door. You could hear the as the fucking flame lit. Fucking hilarious, man. You just cooking a hot dog. Calm the fuck down. But that's what's going on here. What's on top? The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. Fairyland. Somebody here is on some kind of mission. Somebody thinks it's all going to end this way and it's all going to be great. It's all going to be wonderful. It's all a whole lot of too much weird, too much. Somebody's in a weird state of mind. Again, that person who shows you around their one bedroom by the airport like it's some kind of mansion up in the hills. It's weird. You're thinking to yourself, is this person sane? Should I just leave? And this is the, so what? Okay. All right, here we go. 10 cups. Why is it here? 10 swords. Right. Somebody's got this devil is creating a false impression in somebody's mind. Okay? Yes, it's an important connection. Let's get serious for a moment. All right? Okay. Now we're serious. Yes, this is an important connection. It is. Stop that. It is. The high priest don't come out for a bang in a bar parking lot any more than the judgment card does. But somebody here is going to blow it, and that's why you're getting this reading. They're going to blow it. They're going to absolutely blow it because they're approaching this. They're just coming across weird. It's not, whenever you get a mix of energies, it's like I described to you with the concert analogy, things can get weird. One devil energy is fine. You can deal with it. One guy with an acoustic guitar, I know exactly where to throw the tomatoes. I got it. No problem. But if you put the guy with the acoustic and the oboe and the flute and the recorder and the this and that, I don't know who to throw the tomato at first. I don't know which way to go, So that's kind of what's going on here. It comes out a little weird. It gets a little confusing. You're not sure what to do with it when this person speaks up, whoever they are. This could be somebody at work that's been holding on to feelings for you. Okay? It's somebody on the DM side. And they come up to tell you, and it comes out all wrong. It comes out terrible. All of a sudden, for some reason, or they want to ask you out, and they start talking to you, and they accidentally spit on you while they're talking. Shit like that. So you're like, oh, God. And it's a big one, too. It's not just a little bit. It's enough that it's dripping down the side of your cheek. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Right? It's that kind of stuff. It's the kind of shit they do in movies, almost, the way it's coming out here. This is the energy they're looking for in a funny scene in a movie. When some guy's asking a girl out and he spits on her while he's asking. It's that kind of shit. Let's talk about the Three of Cups. Let's get going. All right. Fine. I mean, there's so many examples to give, but I don't think I need to give anymore. It's pretty straightforward here. What's going on with the Three of Cups? Tell me about it. I had to wipe my nose. It was running like a DM. All right, let's go. Come on. Come on. Okay. Six of Swords. Yeah, the environmental energy to them feels like everything's moving at normal speed. Everything's moving in slow motion. Everything's just fine. To them, this is the environmental energy, the air around them. In other words, the air around them feels warm and nice. They're standing there in Bermuda shorts and a tank top, hypothetically. It's just an example. Yet, in reality, it's fucking freezing cold. It's a bit of that. It's not, the devil here is creating some kind of distortion. It's messing up the energy. So the environmental energy around them, to them, everything's coming out right. Everything is exactly fine. Everything's okay. Everything's not okay. Okay? The wand is on fire. and the feet of this goat are on fire. And because you think everything's okay, it's about to not be, for anyone that didn't watch Steve's reading. Now, if you watch my reading, you can head this off at the pass. I want you to just have a good laugh at this, right? Don't hold it against this person. They know not what they do. Okay? They don't know how to do it. They can't even, it's a fire. What do? You put water on it. No, you don't keep the water in the cup. The water will heat up and boil over. And that's what's happening. Oh, fuck my ass. It's the Knight of Wands, reversed. And the Two of Pentacles. So the Knight of Wands keeps going around and around. I'm going, and then they don't, and they slow down. It's fast, it's slow. It's fast, it's slow. It's Istanbul, it's Constantinople. It's Istanbul, it's Constantinople. Round and round and round and round and round and round. And it's building up a lot of heat, a lot of friction. It's causing the water to boil. Okay? All revved up with nowhere to go. Can we put it that way? It's exactly what I just described, and the fact that that came out reversed is mind-blowing, because I'm very careful about putting these cards back. All right. Anything else reversed in here? Well, I guess we'll find out. If there's one, there's probably at least a couple. I must have fucked up at some point. But either way, it says what I needed it to say. I would have read it reversed anyway, because there's a lot of heat coming off that card. And what does it take to boil water? Heat. All right. So we'll take that flame, we stick it right there. All right. It heats up the bottom of these. These boil over. All right. Somebody's all revved up with nowhere to go. And what happens is, when that happens, is they either say too much, or they spit on you while they're talking, or everything is a big deal. Everything is huge. I want to show you my world, and you're like, okay, this is your world. All right, okay, a 74 Pinto and a 1-bedroom. Okay, got it. But to them, it's like, isn't it wonderful? It's like the land of Oz. Okay, great. Why is the 7 of Wands here? Tell me about this. It's on fire. What's going on? It's crossed by the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, I picked up on that. This kind of energy can make someone, I said it earlier, I said this kind of energy can make someone freak out at the slightest thing, right? The gas gauge gets close to the letter E instead of the letter F. Oh God, what do I do? What do I do? They pull over, they start freaking out, right? They're afraid of the fire in their belly. They're afraid of all this heat, right? They're just afraid of it. It's just fear here, okay? They don't know what to do. They're frozen with fear in some capacity, and that's why they behave this way. Devil is about fear. All of this energy blends. Every frequency of devil energy can bring on some kind of fear. That's pretty much what it does. It brings on some kind of fear and then exaggerates it. Fear can help you, right? Any soldier will tell you fear will keep you alive. But if that fear controls you and runs you, it'll also keep you paralyzed. It'll keep you stuck, which will get you killed pretty quick. What's on top? A high priestess. Why is the high priestess here? The chariot. It's almost like somebody's talking. I'm going to phrase it this way. It's almost like somebody's talking to you, right? This is the kind of energy that comes in when, we'll say you're talking to somebody and you say something and you think afterward, I can't believe I just said that, right? That's it. It's that kind of energy. Somebody here is they just don't know how to handle this energy, so it's sort of on autopilot, if you will. I mean, it is sort of like that. What they're saying, however, with the high priestess here and the chariot, the things that they're saying are actually true. It's sort of like a drunk person, okay? People say, oh, I'm sorry I said that. I didn't mean to go on some kind of, rant when I was drunk and all that kind of stuff at the party. I had too much to drink. I'm really sorry. Every fucking word they said was the truth. Whatever that rant was, even if it was a terrible thing they were saying to somebody, whatever it is, it's the truth. Alcohol just lowers your inhibitions. So it lets down the wall that they would normally put up to not say those things. It takes it down and allows them to say it. So in this respect, somebody is saying things that they wouldn't normally say. I'm not saying it's bad or anything like that. I'm just saying I'm trying to explain the energy and part of how that plays out. Okay? So, and also if somebody says something offensive to you while they're drunk, don't let them apologize and just say, I said I had too much to drink. Well, all that does is guarantee that they weren't lying. That's all. What's going on? Alcohol's the best truth serum there is. Hell, some countries even use it as torture. Here, just drink this whiskey. It'll tell us everything we need to know. You know. All right, right here, the Hierophant. Why is it here? Let's talk about the Hierophant in the room, right? The Hierophant. Let's go. What's going on here? I'm drawn to the key. Why am I drawn to the key? I don't know. I got a brand new pair of roller skates and you got a brand new key. I think that we should get together. And there it is. Well, maybe that song means something to you. It's by Melanie. Back in the 70s. I used to love the album cover. On the inside, there's some kind of fruit laid out on a table and she's sitting there. I remember it when I was a kid. My parents were hippies. They had all those albums, right? It's called Brand New Key. It's by Melanie, right? It's a very 70s looking album. She's a very 70s looking chick, I will tell you what. But there's something about the Six of Cups coming back here. There's something about this is separate from all this. We've talked about this. This is just the universe talking to you now. There's something about whoever this person is and however this conversation plays out. This is why I get this is where your energy is attached to this dreamy type 10 of Cups energy. That reminds you of something. The moment I said I'm drawn to the key, and then I sang, oh, Melanie, right, I got a brand new pair of roller skates, you got a brand new key, right? I remembered the album cover. And I remember being a little kid and looking at it and all that. I was fascinated with my parents' album covers as a kid. And I know now it's because they had a lot of energy attached to them. The album covers used to mean something when records were a thing. You know, the 33 and a third big records. The album covers were a huge deal. Guys, people, well, it was girls too, but people that did the cover art for album covers were famous. Within the music circles, they were as famous as the bands themselves. In some cases, some of them were the actual band artists, right? In some cases, that was the case. My point here is this reminds you of something. There's something that is, as weird as it is and as crazy as it comes out, let the nostalgia of whatever nostalgia comes up with this person, let it flow. It's something that helps you. Okay, in some way. It takes you back to some kind of memory which helps you remember something which ties to something else. Everything is energy and everything is connected. And this applies even if it's a new person. Even if it's somebody at work who's finally telling you how they feel about you and they accidentally spit on your face and that whole thing. It doesn't matter. There's something about the words or the tone of their voice or just the energy of the whole thing that reminds you of something. And it's a memory that ties to something else that will help you figure something out. So if nothing else, you benefit from it. It's just a side note from the reading. It has nothing to do with the final outcome or you going out with this person or whatever it is. It has nothing to do with that. All right? It's just something the universe wanted to tell you. And I'm sharing it with you. Take it for what it's worth. Or dismiss it. I don't really care. What's on top? 4 cups. Yeah. And look. It's red with the 10 of cups in my reading here. Look at the rainbow. See the rainbow? See the rainbow. Most of what they're saying is a little weird. Okay, most of it is these 3 cups. But there is something there. Pay attention. Pay attention. That rainbow has a lot of nostalgia to it, right? It's here too. It's a rainbowy colored card. Okay? It's important. So there's an aspect to this that you are being made aware of right now. All right? You get something out of this that transcends this person. All right. Why is 4 cups here? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, I guess I saw this coming down the line. It's red with the 10 of Swords. All right. It's over if you want it. 10 Swords, this person screws this up or this connection ends if you want it to. If you don't want it to, you can keep going. Okay? That's basically, I'm just going to phrase it that way. There's a lot of energy there. I don't want to confuse you. Because I want you to remember what I said about the rainbow here. Okay? All right. Because I think it's important. Okay. All right. Also, listen. Be sure and listen with your ears. All right? In other words, don't try to think about, oh, is this what Steve was talking about? Is this whatever? Don't try to think about other things. Just listen. You'll know when it's this energy. All right? All right. 10 cups, final outcome. It's just a weird energy around it. It's odd. It feels very hippy-dippy to me. It feels very strange. It feels very, I don't know. Somebody's talking and they didn't say anything. They think that they've said something very magical, and you beg to differ. You're like, okay, you know, it's what I said. They're showing you around a 1-bedroom by the airport like it's a huge mansion in the fucking hills. It's just weird. All right. Why is the Ten of Cups here? What's the Ten of Cups mean to the final outcome of this reading? I don't even know if it's just in general. It doesn't even really have anything to do with you or them. It's just a strange, sort of dreamy, odd energy. All I can do is hope. I think it would be the best if you were in the same mood they are when this happens. I think that'd be really great. All right, what's it mean? It's crossed by the 4 of Swords. You know, it doesn't mean anything. It's just the environmental energy around it. Somebody's talking and they think they're saying something really important and they're not. It's like, okay. I mean, it's a void energy in the environment around it. What's on top? The Ace of Cups. There's potential here. There is. There's a lot. Maybe you need to look for the hidden meanings. I don't know. But it's a conversation that doesn't really say anything. It's supposed to be someone. It's like someone's supposed to be asking you out, and they think they did, but they didn't. You know, like standing there waiting for you to say yes or no, but they never really asked. Right? It's a bit of that. Okay? Why is the Ace of Cups here? The Ten of Wands. It's weird. Right? It's like, okay, did you? She's not sure if I live up on the hill. We were living together. She's leaving, but she's not really sure at this point if I even said move out. Why am I? She's thinking, why am I leaving? All right, maybe Steve should leave. You know, that kind of thing. It's weird. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of weird tension that's building up here. A lot of heat. It's a spinning Knight of Wands, and somebody here just doesn't know what to say. The end result is a lot of tension and weirdness. This is tension and weirdness, isn't it? Look, why is the Ace of Cups? The Ace of Cups is love. You could see it sort of leaking out here a little bit. There's a heart in the middle, and this is why it's here. It's weird. It's almost like I set up this weird experiment for you, right? And what's supposed to happen, and what you're expecting, is I pull the pin at the bottom of this cup and it all explodes out and turns into a big heart right here on the screen in front of you, right? And then what actually happens is I pull the pin and it just kind of drips really slow. Nothing really happens. It's weird. It's an awkward tension. It's like, ooh, sorry that didn't go well for you, kind of a thing. I mean, there's nothing else I can say. It's up to you what you do with it. There is love here. There is potential for new love. It's just you've got to get past whatever the fuck this weird kind of thing is. And this is what happens. Take it as a mental note for yourself. This is what happens when we start getting in, when everything feels like a fucking righteous mission. This is the kind of shit that celebrities have to deal with crazy fucking stalker people who, you know, who feel we're destined to be together. They start writing weird letters and shit like this. Is that weird energy. It's awkward, it's strange, it creates tension, it's a little weird. It can be. Somebody's coming at you this way, but you know who this is. And I think this is for most of you, not all, can't be, but for most of you, this is somebody you've at least wanted to hear from. You at least know. I think for a lot of you, this is someone who you either ran from you or you know they have feelings for you. If it's a family member or a friend, it's someone that you at least held out hope that someday you'd reconcile. You just didn't think it would happen this weird. You know, it's like by the time they're done talking, I suppose I could see how we could have reconciled if I look at it from 500 different angles. Okay, but it's a little awkward. Okay, so that's what's going on. I mean, heads up on the energy. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. You got the Devil, 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords in your connection. I have got to pull on that in the extended, and I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to. I've got 2 cards that fell on the floor here, and I'm going to take them for your final message. And they fell just like this. Queen of Swords reversed. We have a Queen of Swords right there in the deck we rejected. Why did we reject it? Probably because it's upright and it's not supposed to be. 10 of Pentacles reversed. We always pull from the bottom here. A 4 of Pentacles, which was crossing over here in the Soul. It's part of the reading. These two are not, technically. And a 4 of Wands crossing the 10 of Pentacles reversed. I'm going to read it it's a message for you, just sort of a clue as to who this might be. This is somebody that you at one point thought would be, this is somebody who at one point you thought might be in your life forever. Or if it's a new person, at one point you thought they could be a friend or something more. Okay, that you could have them in your life. All right. It's also somebody who may have lied to you. Okay, and has been afraid up till now to confess that. So they might still be afraid to confess it, and that's why it comes out a little weird. Okay, there's certainly a lot of fear here with the devil here. Either way, this is somebody here who definitely is going to try to skirt around the truth a little bit and turn things around. It's somebody who wants to turn things around, plain and simple. There's a Knight of Wands fueling this Four of Wands. You may have rushed into it with this, or they may have rushed to judgment on you. You may have been prejudged by this person at some point. If it's a friend, it's somebody who definitely let you down. They may have backstabbed you and talked behind your back, and they were somebody you were very close to. That's possible. All of that's possible and more. I'm going to throw one card from the top on top of that. Yeah, Star. It's time to resolve it. Now, right now, temporarily, fear has been suspended in this person. Okay? So, there is some truth in what they're saying. It just comes out a little weird. It comes out a little wonky. That's all. But it's very interesting to me that the Ten of Pentacles is reversed, crossed by an upright Four of Wands. And with a Knight of Wands under it. So this may have been at some point, or if it's a new person, keep this in mind, it might be happening in real time. But this may have been at some point somebody you were quick to assume, oh, this person's going to be around forever. This is somebody I could be with forever, or whatever. It could be that. For some of you. If it's a new person, it might be a cautionary tale for you to not be too quick to assume anything. Give everybody a chance to fail. Don't just pass them right away or fail them right away. Stay neutral when you meet new people. Give them a chance to show you who they are before you start jumping to Ten of Pentacles and Four of Wands conclusions. All right. Either way, the energy is right now for some fear to be suspended. So somebody's going to take a shot at you, and it's probably going to come out a little weird. It's not surprising. With the way the energy is backed up behind Mars and Leo. It's just being released really quick. All right, that's your reading. And sometimes when that happens, it gets a little chaotic. If you want the extended, the link's in the description. I want it. There's a lot of frequencies of devil energy here. There's a lot to dig into. I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, everybody who watches. Good luck.